Be the kind of person who brings comfort, hope, and strength to others during their hardest moments. Life can be overwhelming, and there will be times when people around you silently carry pain, fear, and exhaustion behind their smiles. In those moments, your kindness, patience, and willingness to listen can mean more than you realize. Sometimes people do not need perfect solutions. They simply need someone who genuinely cares enough to stay beside them through the storm. Never underestimate the power of encouragement. A few sincere words, a helping hand, or simply being present for someone can help them regain the strength they thought they had lost. We all face struggles that cannot always be seen from the outside, which is why compassion should always come before judgment. At the same time, remember that healing takes time. You cannot force someone to instantly feel okay again, but you can remind them that they are not alone. Real support is not about fixing every problem. It is about walking beside someone while they find their way forward. The strongest people are often those who continue choosing hope even after experiencing pain. Life also becomes more meaningful when we help one another rise instead of allowing each other to fall apart. A caring heart can inspire courage, rebuild confidence, and bring light into someone's darkest days. Even small acts of love and understanding can create lasting impact. So whenever you can, choose to be gentle with people. Be someone who uplifts instead of tears down, heals instead of harms, and reminds others that better days are still possible. Fight for the people and dreams that truly matter to you. Life will always test your commitment, whether in love, friendship, family, or personal goals. There will be people who doubt you, situations that challenge you, and moments that make you question if holding on is still worth it. But genuine love and meaningful connections are not built through convenience alone. They are strengthened through loyalty, perseverance, and the courage to stay even when things become difficult. Do not let negativity from others define the future of your relationships or your purpose. Many people will speak based on their fears, disappointments, or limited understanding, but only you know the depth of what your heart truly feels. If something is sincere, healthy, and worth protecting, then fight for it with honesty and consistency. At the same time, love should never be weak or temporary. Real love chooses to remain steady through storms, misunderstandings, and hardships. It is not about giving up when things become uncomfortable. It is about learning, growing, and building something stronger together. Commitment means choosing the same person not only during happy moments, but also during uncertain seasons. Life also teaches us that lasting love requires effort every single day. Promises alone are not enough. Actions, trust, patience, and faithfulness are what keep relationships alive. A love that survives trials becomes more valuable because it has already proven its strength through time. So when you truly love someone or deeply believe in something meaningful, do not be afraid to stand firm. The strongest hearts are not the ones that never struggle, but the ones that keep choosing love despite every challenge. Cherish the people who bring peace and happiness into your life, even if your time with them is short. Sometimes, the most meaningful connections are not the ones that last forever, but the ones that leave a lasting impact on your heart. A single conversation, a shared moment, or a simple act of care can stay with you long after someone has gone. That is why it is important to appreciate people while they are still present, instead of waiting until they become only memories. Life moves quickly, and not everyone we meet is meant to stay permanently. Some people enter our lives to remind us how beautiful it feels to be understood, valued, and cared for. Even if circumstances force distance or goodbye, the kindness and warmth they gave us can continue to inspire us long after they leave. It is also important to express care in small and sincere ways. Asking someone if they have eaten, reminding them to rest, or wishing for their safety may seem simple, but these gestures often carry the deepest kind of love. Genuine affection is not always loud or dramatic. It is often found in quiet concern and thoughtful presence. At the same time, learn to treasure moments instead of rushing through them. Many people only realize the value of time after it has already passed. Be fully present with the people you care about, because even ordinary days can become unforgettable memories. So if someone makes your world feel lighter, appreciate them wholeheartedly. Tell them to stay safe, take care of themselves, and never doubt that they mattered in your life. Learn to respect boundaries and value genuine love. Attraction can be exciting, tempting, and hard to ignore, especially when emotions are involved. But real love is not about taking someone away from what already makes them happy. It's about knowing the difference between admiration and interference. Sometimes, the strongest thing a person can do is step back, respect boundaries, and avoid becoming the reason someone else's peace is broken. In relationships, confidence and charm may capture attention, but character is what truly matters. A person who values honesty, loyalty, and respect will never intentionally destroy another person's trust just to satisfy temporary feelings. Attention fades quickly, but the consequences of selfish choices can last much longer than the excitement itself. There is also wisdom in knowing your worth without needing validation from someone who already belongs elsewhere. You do not have to compete for love or compare yourself to others to feel valuable. The right connection will never require hurting another person just to feel chosen. Genuine love grows naturally, honestly, and without secrecy. At the same time, it's important to understand that attraction alone is not enough to build something meaningful. Fun moments and chemistry can easily be mistaken for love, but lasting relationships are built on trust, respect, and emotional maturity. Protecting hearts, including your own, is far more important than chasing temporary attention. So before acting on emotions, ask yourself, will this bring peace, or will it create pain? Because real love does not need to be stolen, forced, or hidden. The best relationships are the ones built with honesty, respect, and clean intentions. Be careful with love that feels exciting but unclear. Not every connection that gives you butterflies is meant to bring you peace. Sometimes people can make you feel special through sweet words, attention, and moments that seem real, yet leave you confused about where you truly stand. Love should not feel like solving a puzzle every single day. If someone genuinely cares for you, they will not leave you constantly questioning their intentions or doubting your worth. In relationships, clarity matters just as much as affection. Mixed signals, empty promises, and situations without commitment often lead to emotional exhaustion. It is dangerous to hold on to maybe for too long, especially when the other person only shows interest when it is convenient for them. Protect your heart from people who enjoy the attention you give, but are unwilling to offer honesty in return. Trust should also be built carefully. Love without sincerity can easily become manipulation. Some people keep backup plans while others give their whole heart without hesitation. That imbalance creates pain. A healthy relationship is not based on games, confusion, or emotional guessing. It is built on transparency, consistency, and mutual effort. At the same time, do not lose yourself trying to decode someone who refuses to communicate clearly. Your peace of mind is more valuable than chasing answers from people who are unsure about you. Real love will never require you to beg for clarity, question your value, or compete for sincerity. So before giving your heart completely, ask yourself, does this connection bring certainty or confusion? Because genuine love should guide you toward peace, not leave you trapped in endless uncertainty.